Welcome back to another Celebrity Sweets. This is a very special video because this coming Thursday, October 25th, I'll be making something inspired towards Katy Perry's birthday. Katy Perry is my favorite singer and she recently launched her newest fragrance. It's called Katy Perry's INDIVisible and it launched with an Instagram scavenger hunt that I was lucky enough to participate in on my Katy Cat's Instagram account. And then KPFragrances sent over this bottle. So thank you so much for sending me this. This one I think smells better than the original. I just like the notes of this one a little bit better. But indie is all about being different and not indifferent. INDIVisible and not invisible. Today we're actually making two treats. They are INDIVIdual white chocolate mousses. One will look like the standard indie bottle, and one will look like the INDIVisible bottle. So the things you'll need to make this indie bottle will be an 1/8 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of white chocolate. These are actually candy melts, they just melt down a lot easier. 1 large egg, we'll only be needing the yolk. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The first thing we want to do is to separate our egg. We're looking for just the yolk, so use the jiggle method and let the whites fall through, saving the yolk. Once you've separated out your egg yolk, then add in your sugar. Now we want to just whisk this up until it turns a light yellow and kind of pale in color. The next thing we want to do is to prepare our chocolate. To do this, just take all of your chocolate and put it into a large bowl, and then we're going to top it with a strainer. Just set our chocolate up to the side, and now we can start to make this mousse. What we're going to do is take our heavy whipping cream, egg yolk mixture, and a small sauce pot over to the stove. On low heat, cook the heavy whipping cream until small bubbles start to form around the sides. This is called simmering. Once simmering, carefully pour that mixture into your egg yolks, constantly stirring so that we don't get a scrambled egg. Then take that mixture and place it back into the sauce pot and stir until the mixture can coat the back of a wooden spoon. So our egg yolk mixture just came off the stove and it's still hot, and now what we want to do is carefully pour it into the sieve or the strainer. This will help to get out any clumps and make the mousse really smooth. And then we're just going to stir this around until the chocolate on the bottom is completely melted. So our mousse is very smooth, all the chocolate has melted, and now what we want to do is add the last note, the bottom note of vanilla. Our chocolate mousse is ready, and over here I have this glass that I thought best resembled the bottles. Strangely enough, at the store there was no thing that said put the U in INDIVIdual or Katy Perry's Indie, so I had to go for this. Just pour all of your white chocolate mousse into the glass. So we just made our vanilla classic indie bottle, and now you can eat this straight like this, but I recommend actually chilling it for at least 1 hour. So while our indie mousse is chilling in the fridge, we can start to work on our INDIVisible mousse. This is basically the same recipe, but we're just adding and changing a few things. So the things you'll need to make this INDIVisible mousse will be an 1/8 cup of heavy whipping cream, some more candy melts. This is white and blue. It's a 3:1 ratio. 1 large egg, but we'll only be needing the yolk. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. A 1/2 teaspoon of plum extract. Because I don't have amber sultan, seductive musks, or cyclamen, but I got some plum extract, so we're going to take the top note of oriental plum. The first thing we want to do, just like the other one, is separate our egg. Again, we'll only be needing the yolk, so jiggle out the white, keeping the yolk. Next, prepare your chocolate again, pouring the chocolate into the bottom of a large bowl, adding a sieve on top. Now let's take our heavy whipping cream, egg mixture, and a small sauce pot over to the stove. Repeat this same process as before, letting the heavy whipping cream come to a simmer. Then pour the heavy whipping cream slowly into your egg yolk mixture, and then transport it back into the sauce pot until it can coat the back of a wooden spoon. Our chocolate is completely smooth, and now we want to add in our plum extract. And then pour this mousse into your glass. So our chocolate mousses are out of the fridge, and this next step is totally optional, but I want to take it one step further to make it really look like the indie bottle. So I made these. These are just Rice Krispies covered in some fondant that look like the KP Indie on the top of the bottle. And I put them on some straws just to insert them into our mousse. And here we have them, our indie white chocolate mousses that we made today to celebrate the release of Katy Perry's newest fragrance, Katy Perry's INDIVisible. But we also made a classic indie one as well. These are white chocolate mousses that we added some different notes and flavors to, just like the fragrance itself. The Indie one, we added vanilla notes like the vanilla tonka, and the INDIVisible, we added plum like oriental plum, which is a top note. Again, a huge thank you to Katy Perry and KPFragrances for sending me a bottle. If you'd like to get your own bottle, I'll put links in the description below so you can check one out for yourself. This one smells so good, so if you had to choose between the two, I'd definitely go for INDIVisible, but that's just my choice. Now, I can't tell the difference between these two, but I do know one of them is more flavorful than the other. If you happen to make these, please share them with me on Instagram @CelebritySweets. And if you have any other requests for another Celebrity Sweets, please leave it down in the comments below. Also, new videos are uploaded every Thursday, so make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another update. Until then, save your life and make it sweet. We just went and then actually sprayed something.